Albert Einstein. Imagination is more important than knowledge, for knowledge is limited, whereas imagination embraces the entire world. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. I would teach peace rather than war. I would inculcate love rather than hate. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge, but imagination. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. The only source of knowledge is experience. I never think of the future. It comes soon enough. The most beautiful experience we can have is the mysterious. It is the fundamental emotion that stands at the cradle of true art and true science. Intellectual growth should commence at birth and cease only at death. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Creativity is intelligence having fun. Education is not the learning of facts, but the training of the mind to think. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. Common sense is nothing more than a deposit of prejudices laid down in the mind before age 18. A happy man is too satisfied with the present to dwell too much on the future. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. To raise new questions, new possibilities, to regard old problems from a new angle, requires creative imagination and marks real advance in science. True sign of intelligence is not knowledge, but imagination. Coincidence is God's way of remaining anonymous. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. A person starts to live when he can live outside himself. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. Gravitation is not responsible for people falling in love. The difference between stupidity and genius is that genius has its limits. Science without religion is lame. Religion without science is blind.